Welcome, Scorpio. This is going to be your February love reading. Let's see what is coming in for you guys. Hope all of you guys are doing well. All right. We have the Ace of Swords. So basically this is telling me that there's not enough clarity right now. Maybe you haven't had a breakthrough about something that feels like, oh, this is interesting. That feels like it's not equal give and take yet, or I feel like it's kind of one-sided in a way. We have this King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming through with the Six of Swords. So the King of Wands energy is super confident, male or female, but it's more of taking leadership and taking the lead. This is a very confident energy. So I feel like you're turning your back really on someone who is, if somebody's not going to give you what you deserve or give you that time, it looks like you're just very confident and you take the lead of your own life. Okay. You're very successful. So this like feeling of not having a breakthrough in communication, you know, it's a them problem, not a you problem. But I love how this energy is kind of making you move forward. Like it's just like you're moving on from something. Yeah, we have the Lovers. All right, let me pull out the cards. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, I do have March available. They are booking up pretty quickly once I mention them here on YouTube. So you could go ahead and click in the description box below. There's that devil. And once you do that, you can hit the link where it says book a reading, and you could book a reading with me. All right, T, let's see what's on the bottom. We have a message, we have the past, we have the Hangman. So someone's definitely, I feel like the theme here of this reading is that there is something about to be surrendered from the past. I feel that there's a choice in your energy where you're making, but then there's also somebody in their head about you. But there is a sense of feeling left out in the cold, either at one point or during the connection, due to the double energy, due to somebody being toxic. The sun is here, and I feel like they're thinking about the sun energy where they're thinking about you. And then we do have the Eight of Cups where it's like them either walking away or seeing you walk away. And now it's making them think like, oh my gosh, this person. Then we have this message coming through and about waiting. Okay, there's like something, ships coming in here, opportunities, hitting a milestone. What is this, Lovers? We're going to clarify. Yeah, you may be having a hard time forgiving somebody here, have a new beginning because they've been so foolish, especially with that double energy. Again, yeah. And right now it does look like they are pretty much emotionally in their feelings, and it feels like a tower's here. Like they're trying to survive something. They could be trying to survive tower moments, but yeah, the devil is here. I'm telling you. This is a kind of a very toxic person that you may have dealt with that emotionally drains you to where it takes a lot to get your confidence back up. The devil is saying in the challenge that someone's not being as truthful, or someone's manipulating, or someone has a hard time breaking away from really bad toxic behaviors. It feels like with the Emperor energy coming in, it feels like this is them. I don't know why I'm getting this, but it feels like when they're in this toxic behavior, they feel in power. Okay, when they feel like they're doing something wrong, they feel power, because if you react to it, it makes them feel powerful. Ego maybe. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles coming in. Yeah, this person's thinking about communicating with you. They've been waiting. Okay, looks like their actions towards you is a little codependent, but they want to put the effort in, but at the same time, they're not really feeling whole within themselves. They're kind of reevaluating everything. In the near future, it just shows a lot of self-doubt and like somebody's a weak leader in your life. And again, we have the Emperor coming out. It's like this weak leader, this person who makes poor decisions wants to be the Emperor. But to be the Emperor, you got to be honest. You got to be, what is that? Decisive. You got to be the leader. You got to be the person who is going to be the Empress's other half. Okay. Which brings growth into the connection. So this is telling me you're the Empress. But look at this, the Tower. Yeah, it's like, can we move on to this Tower and bring peace? Because right now I feel like things are going in the wrong direction. Like I feel like somebody's saying that within the connection. Because Scorpio, the Tower is like surviving, like trying to survive something here. And there's so much like so much strength that is needed to overcome so many things with this devil due to someone's poor judgment and them not being reliant, or them not being either self-sufficient or something in that way where they're not even aware. They're aware, but they don't like, it's like this person could make excuses due to it, but there's like a judgment call that they're needing to be stronger. And I feel like with this self-doubt and all of this stuff, and what the outcome is like, okay, I'll have patience. Like, I'll have patience. I want to be patient, but at the same time, I'm not going to deal with your foolish behavior. So if this doesn't go away, if you don't fix this now, I am not going to wait till it's fixed with the devil. It's very difficult to deal with the devil. It'll emotionally drain you. It'll make you second guess. It'll bring your confidence down. It will be one-sided, right? And it feels like this devil can be very, very hurtful. But then it's like, okay, let me reevaluate my life because Scorpio makes me happy. But then in the near future, are they able to overcome this? Are they able to make good choices? And in the outcome, it's like, okay, let me be patient. You know, let me see how this goes. A lot of you guys may be moving on from the past. Others of you are still stuck, kind of not knowing what's going to happen next because of the Chariot and kind of just healing. But something does clear up for you. I do see that with the Nine of Swords. Very interesting read. I just see that it's very difficult. Like, if this person does not change or show me that this devil's out of the picture, I could only be patient for so long. And some of you guys maybe have already tried it. And it's just too difficult to where you're just like kind of curious about them, but ready to surrender them if they don't do their part. I feel like some of you guys did. But it's making this person think. Yeah, because they feel like they ruined everything. I feel terrible for hurting you. This is the devil. The devil does this. And then they come back to reality and they're like, what did I do? I feel empty without you. Please forgive me. Friends or family disapproved the connection. You know what's crazy is that I feel like this is an energy where you know that they're going to regret it. You know that their behavior is that they're going to regret it. And sometimes by trying to control people, like to stop them in their tracks, sometimes it's better to just let them ruin it, even though you know that's the last straw for you. But sometimes it's hard to stand your ground and not how do I say it? People will cross your boundaries, right? But the love can really keep you. Like, don't cross this boundary. I know I'm going to be done. Like, don't do this, or I know I'm going to be done. So you try to prevent it because you know that's the last for you. You know that, but they are so stubborn. They are so unrealistic, unreasonable to the point where they do make that mistake. And here they are like, oh, come back, and you're like, I don't know. I warned you. Like, this is what's going to happen. You freaking ruined everything. I keep being drawn back to you and I can't quite explain why. Selfish. I love the way you make me feel, but I can't give that to you in return. Defensive. Yeah, it's like when they get into this defensive mode, they risk everything. They risk everything. So I'm not ready to talk. I will only push you away. No, the thing is that this person doesn't know how, and then we have, I'm ready to take a leap of faith and risk it all for you. But that's the point, is that they already risk so much from their defensive behavior or from their behavior in general. And unless things change, unless Scorpio is really done, because it's happened multiple times, or maybe that was just that one time, you could only be patient for so long. I have karmic debt that needs to be paid before I can come back to you. All right, let's get some advice on this reading. Let's get more advice. That's their confession. Spirit's saying soar. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. I love that. I always think of it as a dove. Maybe doves represent something for you. Then we get to grab these angel messages, which I love so much. This kind of gives you like what Spirit wants you to do. That's so funny because this one said cleanse and detoxify. So let's see. Forgive and forget. Okay, forgive and forget. Let go and let God. Find peace. Your next card out is a choice is made. Choose wisely. And sensitivity to physical events and sensitivity to emotional events. So whatever you're feeling, the shift in an energy, or whatever you're feeling intuitively, excuse me, you have a very powerful gift where you can feel that not only in the events around the world, but you can feel that so intensely with a person around you. So imagine you having these emotions like, oh my gosh, I can feel that this event is going to happen, or something's leading to something to happen. I can see where this is leading when it comes to the world or the things that happen around the world. You have that power to do it with a person, with one person. Like that is a lot of sensitivity. And that's a blessing and a curse. Wasted time, fool's gold. So all Spirit I feel is saying here is that somebody's being foolish. They wasted their time, but don't let someone waste your time. Okay. Sometimes we have to forgive. It's saying forget, but you can't forget. Sometimes people can't forget, but forgive, to let go of that anchor that people have on you still. Resentment, pain, anger is still an emotion. Once you let that go and forgive, that is, I truly, in gratitude and showing gratitude for what you already have, and thank the universe for certain experiences in your life, and forgiving people to let go of. You don't have to tell them, just kind of forgive. So you don't have to carry this around. You know, it's more to release the anchor so it doesn't pull you down and ruin your day, or, you know, pull you back in. It's more of just not letting somebody have so much a hold of you here, Scorpio. You're a very emotionally in-depth person. Okay. And you can feel deep connections. And I feel like here, this was one of them. And you felt this person's darkness. Truly, I see that. But I'm going to leave this here. Again, you can only be patient for so long. There's somebody, it's like you either trying to find peace or be patient with yourself during this process because of all the surviving you had to do with this person or the situation. But there's just so much self-doubt, so much weakness coming from this other energy and I do see some type of message, but that is just very draining. So that's why Spirit's like, let go, let God, you know? But I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. I do hope this message did help and bring clarity to you. And if it did in any way, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. God bless.